So today I would like to continue on my session of, or let me say the series I've been taking about the Canadian immigration program. I talked about the first step in the previous video. So in fact, or let me say, in case you have not watched the first video, please, you can go back and actually watch the first video. Now, in this lesson, I want to talk about the language tests, because that is actually going to be the next thing, or the next process, the next step you are going to follow in your Canadian immigration, especially for express entry. After you have done your evaluation, the next thing is the language testing step. Now, which tests exactly do they approve in the Canadian immigration? We have two major tests, please, but we have three tests that are accepted. The first step, or the first test rather, is the IELTS, and that is the International English Language Testing System. The IELTS, which is actually by the British Council, IELTS Australia, and the Cambridge English. Now we also have the next one, which is the TEF Canada, and this is a French-based exam. The TEF Canada is test d'évaluation française, or test d'évaluation de français pour le Canada. You understand? It is a test for the evaluation for your French competence for migration to Canada. And we have the last one, which is the CELPIP. In fact, a lot of people don't know about that, and that's why I'm not really based on that exam for this video. I'm going to base on the first two, the IELTS and the TEF Canada examinations. Now, these two exams, or these two tests, because a lot of people don't call them examinations, reason being that they are just tests about your competence, your proficiency. It is not like the exams that you write normally in your schools or in your institutions. Reason being that you are going to be tested on four main skills that you possess of the English or the French languages. The first one is the listening skill, which in French we call the compréhension orale. We have the speaking skill, you understand, which we call the expression orale. You understand? We have the writing skills, which is called l'expression écrite, and we have the last one, which is l'expression oral, which is the speaking skill. Now, these four main skills, you are going to be tested on them all. But for the IELTS, you can be tested on the speaking skill either 1 week before you are tested on the other skills, or 1 week after you are tested on the other skills. So take for instance, maybe today on a Thursday, you write the speaking skill. Do you understand? You can write the other skills, you understand? Maybe like on a Friday or Saturday, even though most times they always write the speaking skill on a Friday. So all other tests are going to be on a Saturday. Or you can take for instance, write the first skills, the first three skills, and the other three skills, listening, reading, and writing, maybe on this Saturday, and get to take the speaking skill next week, you understand? Maybe on a Friday or any other day after that Saturday. Now we have the TEF Canada examination. For the TEF Canada examination, you don't write, or you don't split the exams. You don't split the tests, the skills. You always write all the examinations, you understand, at once. The listening, the speaking, the reading, writing. However, the speaking is the one that comes last for the TEF Canada examination. It comes last because they like to first take the listening, reading, writing, and now let people come one by one, just as they do for their IELTS, into the hall and get tested by the examiner. So if you are planning on writing any of those examinations, A.O.S Academy can train you either online or offline for those two examinations. Likewise, the TOEFL, we can train you for the TOEFL, for the TCF. And TCF again is another exam, test de competence, connaissance de français. It is another exam that they approve of in Canada immigration, which you can also make use of while you are doing your express entry. But a lot of people prefer the TEF Canada more than the TCF, and for some reasons, which I will take in another video, the difference between TEF Canada and TCF. But the issue is that any of the exams you write, just note that you are going to be tested based on the four main skills that I mentioned earlier. So if you're are planning to, as I said, we can actually prepare you either online on FrenchTEFCanada.com for the TEF Canada, or for the IELTS on AOSacademy.com, or if perhaps you are in the metropolis of the Lorry or in the environs, we can also train you offline in our academy, the Language and Linguistics Center of A.O.S Academy. So thank you very much, and if you want to enroll, please comment on this video or also contact us on 081-0771-4449. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.